Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you all had a magical week since we last spoke. Before we start, if you like my content, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to show your support. So as you guys know, my current read is the Yoga Aphorisms book by Patanjali. And this week the book mentioned something about failure, which I think is a subject area that may be a little too close for home for some people. In talking about failure, he said, "No temporary failure, however disgraceful or humiliating, should ever be used as an excuse for giving up the struggle. If we are learning to ski, we are not afraid to fall down. We pick ourselves back up and start again. Never mind if people laugh or sneer at us. Unless we are hypocrites, we shall not care what impressions we make upon the onlookers. No failure is ever really a failure unless we stop trying altogether. Indeed, it may be a blessing in disguise or a much needed lesson." Now, I found this to be quite interesting because, truth be told, there have been many times where I have been so scared to fail that I just haven't even tried at all. These times are, I guess, less true for the more normal things, where you are expected to fail the first few times, such as when you are learning a new skill or trying to cook something for the first time, or maybe embarking on a new hobby. The times where I have been so scared to fail that I just haven't even tried are more to do with the big ticket ideas. You know, those possible life-changing ideas that you have but just never seem to follow through on. For me, for example, I had many grand ideas that I just sat on for years and years and years because, well, I just didn't want to put myself out there to not be successful. The ideas ranged from opening an online store to changing careers or even starting a YouTube channel. I kept sitting on these ideas, never trying or following through because I didn't want to take the risk. I was so scared that by putting myself out there, for example on YouTube or social media, that people would look down on me, that people would judge me, and that ultimately I would fail. So as a result, I didn't even bother trying. Even worse, I would find myself making excuses, such as, "I don't have the time to do this, so I can't." Those excuses just mask the fact that you don't want it enough to even bother trying. Truth be told, there is always time. You just need to prioritize what you want to make it happen. You can always choose to wake up earlier, work on the weekends, or take leave from work. There is an endless amount of time, so that is not a reasonable excuse to not even try. However, that all changed when I read those few words by Patanjali. After reading those few words, I decided to get off my lazy ass and try. I decided that I had these ideas and my life wasn't going to change if I didn't even try. I realized that by not trying, I had failed before I even started. By not trying, I wasn't even giving myself the chance to succeed. As far as I was concerned, not trying, not failing, was the best outcome. And as a result, I kept having the same ideas over and over again and never action them. When in reality, how silly is that? We are so attached to the role that we are supposed to play in society and so attached to caring about what other people think of us that we don't even try. For example, before I started YouTube, I was so scared to try because I was attached to the identity that other people had of me. I thought that if I try, if I have no viewers, no subscribers, then people will judge me for putting these videos up and think, "Why is she putting these videos up when no one is watching them?" I was letting the imaginary thoughts and opinions of other people control what I did. So, as a result, I failed. Moral of the story is that I think Patanjali's words regarding failure are something that we should all try to keep in mind. As it is true, the only failure in life is when we either stop trying or worse, don't even try at all. If our ventures don't succeed, then hey, at least we tried. At least you know the result and can move on knowing that you gave it a shot, rather than wondering what could have been. After all, you don't want to look back in 10, 15 years and still be thinking of those same ideas, or even worse, wishing that you gave those ideas a shot. So, don't be so scared of failing that you don't even try. It's your life. Don't let the imaginary thoughts and opinions of other people stop you from living it. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you learned something about failure which you can apply to your life. Tune in again next week as we discuss the idea of the sloth mentality, and in the meantime, I hope you guys have a magical week. Thank you.